arms to kill children. And Eugene Wamalwa, you know, we are looking at what is happening about Butere girls. We are unable to understand what is this viciousness against children by the present government. Even the colonial government that was very brutal, it never went for the children. Muzungu, they were very brutal, but they spared the children. So we have seen a situation where an administration has panicked because this one term is becoming real. So they have gone berserk. They have gone berserk, and they are now fighting shadows, including schoolgirls. From 2 girls, from 3 girls. These are harmless girls. How fluid is your government if girls can bring it down? Girls. Surely. You know. So when you look at the situation in the Sudan, we are allowing gold to be processed in Kenya and guns to be smuggled through Nairobi to go and kill children in the Sudan. So we are asking, what is this bile against young children? We saw the killing of the Genz, the abductions of young children. What is this bile against innocent young children? So as we move on, let's pray for the country. And Ambassador, again, to shukuru wewe. Now I'm looking at General Gachagua here, and I want to say, if General Gachagua was the director of NIS, that play would not have been banned in Nakuru if it had to be banned. Because it came all the way from the sub-county, nobody noticed. It went to the county, nobody noticed. It went to the region and it became number 3, nobody noticed. They only noticed about it in Nakuru, in the finals, because of a failed intelligence system. You know, that will not happen. So if a decision needed to be made that is a bad play and people should not see it, ingesimamishiwa huko mbali, because the officers on the ground every day. Lakini watu wote wamelala, kila mtu anatafuta pesa. Hii serikali ni ya biashara. Watu ya intelligence wanatafuta biashara, watu ya polisi wanatafuta biashara, rais mwenyewe anatafuta biashara. Sasa, you know, these are things that would make Mwai Kibaki turn in his grave. You know, tuko na shida kubwa, lakini Mungu anatusaidia. So Jacob Haji, we are forming a political party in May. Tutatangaza. We look for a way to work with the Democratic Party. We would like to be associated with Mwai Kibaki and what he achieved. Wacha ni introduce huyu Ketu Waruguru, simama, pigia makofi. Huyu mrembo ya Laikipia. Then we have our daughter. She's called Ghana in Kikuyu land. The Honorable Gadoni wa Muchomba. Tuko na Masa Kakuya, alikuwa mjumbe hapo Kasarani. She has been associated with this party for a long time. Of course, tuko na Norman Nyaga na wengine, na tumeshukuru sana, and the organizers of this function, we are honored. Tuko na Jane Kihara, the great lady of Naivasha. Alichaguliwa as an MP kwa hii chama ya Democratic Party. She's a third member, ako kwa tamu ya 3. Na nikali anaangushaga wanaume 7 kila uchaguzi. Wote wanaweka chini. These strong women, they are strong people. So tumeshukuru sana, and thank you very much, and asanteni sana Ambassador Mutaura and your team that supported Mwai Kibaki. We honor you because you made him great by serving him well and helping him to steer this country, even as he advanced in age. You know, his things were going very, very well. But again, it is him who gave you the opportunity and allowed you to work. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.
Haya, mupige makofi. The people deputy president. Sio ndio hiyo? Yeye sio mtu kuandikwa, alichaguliwa na wananchi. Simpige makofi basi tusikie. Haya, asante sana. Now hata mimi mnipigie sasa makofi sababu nimemaliza shughuli yangu. I'll now hand over to Juma kuja chukue takeover.
Secretary General DP. A round of applause for all that third session. We had great minds. People have taken us down the history line, and we really appreciate. There are two people between us and lunch, and I'll kindly request them to be very brief. Our chairman DP and the party leader. Tafadhali. Chairman first, perhaps the party leader.
Asanteni sana. Mimi sita commit hiyo offense going against the constitutional right of the stomach. So I will be very brief. I don't want to be accused for that. Yangu kumutakia heri, mwambia asanteni for being that patient up to now. Mengi has been spoken about Mwai Kibaki. I used to be his security advisor, for those who don't know. And I used to be very close to him. And I come from Odinga. Kibaki, for wale wote wameongea, I haven't heard anyone saying that Kibaki was a difficult person, because he was very difficult but very diplomatic. Hakuwa mtu ya kuwa moved just like that. Even ministers, when they came to talk to him, alikuwa na washiria hao wanaongea. He would never stop you akwambie, you don't know your ministry, I know your ministry better than you. Never. He would never say it. Lakini mwisho he would just suggest, tukiongeza hii au tuache hii itakuwaje? Wewe ndio utaanza hiyo question. Na wakati umeongea and you speak all the through, yeye mwenyewe alikuwa na kitabu kidogo kama hii, anatoa anaandika. When you meet next, atakuuliza wakati ulikuwa hapa tarehe fulani, anatoa hiyo karatasi, tuliagree on the following. Sasa imefika wapi? Ministers learned about that at that time. They used to come to see him very well prepared, kwa sababu alikuwa anajua atatoa hiyo karatasi kwa mfuko yake. Hata mliona siku nyingine huko Mombasa akitafuta hiyo karatasi kwa mfuko yake huko Gema. He didn't know where he had put them. Yale ingine I would like to confirm is what Mheshimiwa Gachagua amesema. He wanted people to work. Because I remember one time when we were coming from London after hospitalization, tukapita Njogoo Road. Mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa namshikilia shingo hivi sababu he had problem with the neck, na mkono ingine isianguke. Yeye mwenyewe aliangalia akasema, hawa wote watu wamejaa hapa wamekuja because of us. Kamwambia, yes your excellency, hawa wote ni watu yetu, lakini hawa wote wamewasha biashara yao na nani ndio wanje kwa barabara. You see, that was the type of a president who cared for production in the country. The same thing he did in Odinga. Aliweza watu wamewasha majani chai, wamewasha kahawa, wamewasha ng'ombe, wamekuja kutuangalia. Who is doing this? This should be their farms instead of wasting time. Tukama na delegation kubwa kutoka Odinga na Nyeri huko State Road Sagana. You see, hawa walikuja and in a memorandum wakauliza mambo ya pesa. You see, wakauliza mambo ya pesa. Kibaki aliwajibu, pesa ni nyingi sana, iko huko bank. You see, si pesa ya bure, pesa iko bank, na mkichukua hiyo pesa kwa bank, mfanyie kazi na mrudishie bank pesa yao. You see, hii mambo ya handouts, Kibaki hakujua hiyo. No. So that is the sort of man we are celebrating today. The sort of man we are celebrating today. Na nilisema he was not that easy, because I remember one time I told him the convoy would not start until he has his belt, his safety belt on. Aliniangalia akasema, nani amesema hiyo? Nikamwambia, Your Excellency, I'm the one who has said it, because hiyo ndio kazi ulinipatia, to look after your security and your safety. And without this belt, without having your belt, a safety belt on, this convoy will not start. Akaniangalia, akaniambia basi weka. Nikaenda huko nikafuruta, nikampa. You see? Siku ingine tukachelewa usiku, tukitoka Meru kusika Mrs. Mwiraria. Tulitoka huko saa 1 usiku kufika Embu communications was tukakutana na hailstorm, mvua kubwa, storm kubwa. All communication lost. Sasa sisi wengine tulikimbia Sagana tutafute, so we could not see each other, we could not communicate. Tulikuwa Mwai na Sagana looking for him, alikuwa Thika tayari. So I knew I was in trouble. So the following day I went to his office. Kamwambia, sir, effective today, you will never travel after 6:30. Aliniangalia akasema, tena hiyo umetoa wapi? Kamwambia, sasa, Your Excellency, this is what I know. In a round over, no VIP travels after 6:30. Sababu 6:30, from 6:30 ni usiku. Sema hapana, jua iko hapa tu. Na unasema ni usiku namna gani? Kamwambia, no, 6:30 begins at 6:30. Usiku begins at 6:30. Hata katiba, hata sheria imesema, if you break into a house before 6:30, you'll be charged with house breaking. I was explaining to him. Lakini, if you break into a house after 6:30, you'll be charged with burglary. And burglary, nabeba serious penalty. I had to explain to him, and he agreed on that. From that time, we never traveled again after 6:30 at night, because it's very dangerous and risky. So, kwa hivyo, that is the man we are talking about today. And that's the man who has brought us here today to remember him for all what he did for this country. Alifanya mengi, asanteni. Sasa, from there on, I think you are free tuende tutafutie the inner man his benefits. Asanteni na asanteni, muende salama na mujienjoy. Asante.
Asanteni sana. A round of applause for all of you. Thank you. I think the party leader has left it to the chair. So I think I'm humbled to have an audience with you. I apologize for overshooting the time, and the party leader has to say one more word.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon again. I know the stomachs are talking, but the acting Democratic Party of Kenya party leader is talking as she prepares what you are to eat after this. May I welcome you for our second Mwai Kibaki Memorial Lecture and Lunch. My name is Veronica Waithera Maina. I am the Democratic Party acting party leader, but the confirmed deputy party leader. I'm only keeping brief for my brother, Honorable Justin Butere. He's my elder brother. I'm only keeping brief for him. And since now he has been told that he's incompetent. I think the party knows he's competent. So karibu brother kuja tufanye kazi. He's competent. According to the party, he's very competent. And that is why DP has been here up to this point. You know, he whispered to me some 2 years back and told me, take care of the party. And I have done so. My brother, the party is intact. So come back, we start now moving around as we did. It's our weakness. Now, as we close this ceremony, I want to appreciate the distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. And as we draw this special afternoon to a close, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us at the second Mwai Kibaki Memorial Lecture and Luncheon. Today has been more a remembrance. It has been a celebration of a visionary leader, an economist par excellence, a statesman whose legacy continues to inspire not only Kenya but the entire Africa and globally, as we could say. We have had thoughtful reflections, powerful insights, and heartfelt tributes that have reminded us of President Kibaki's enduring impact. His commitment to education, some of us are beneficiaries, economic empowerment, good governance, and national unity. His life was a testament to integrity, intellect, and quiet but determined leadership. That's how we used to call him chairman. That's how we took our chairman. And may God, the angels, take care of him because he was a good man. To our esteemed speakers, Professor Michael Shege, who was our moderator, Professor Peter Kagwanja, who was the chairman to our organizing committee, Professor Vuda Kibwana, Dr. Muhisa Kitui, Honorable Mother Karua, who could not be with us today. She's out of the country, but she was part of the planning, and the delegation from the UN. Thank you for your wisdom and for keeping President Kibaki's legacy alive through dialogue, reflection, and aspirations. To the organizers, those are the sponsors. We have the organizing committee, the Democratic Party officials led by J.B. Moturi, and NEC members. We also have the Democratic Foundation. We have a foundation that was started by our founder, who is Mwai Kibaki. We have a foundation. And then the Kibaki family. Judy, thank you. The many times we've met here, it is not in vain that you really loved your father. May his soul rest in peace. Okay, special thanks to our former vice president who worked with our president, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, for gracing the occasion. And he worked very closely with him. I also extend my gratitude to immediate, because I feel very wrong saying immediate former, not former. The people elected president, his deputy president, His Excellency Rigathigachagua, popularly known as Rigi G, for honoring the invitation and making this occasion very special. I remember he was supposed to be on other commitments, but he said if it's Kibaki's memorial, he will put aside everything else and be with us. Thank you, Our Excellency, for doing that. I also want to give special thanks to former AG, the immediate former CS, public service, and I've just said that being told that he's incompetent, I'm on live TV and I want to say, to DP, he's not incompetent. He's what DP has been where we are today. So don't even think about anything that can deter you from moving along. We know you, we know how you can push. DP, come back, we start working. He resigned when he was going to the government, and because you know very well, you cannot be in government and lead a political party. So he only left and whispered to me, take care of the party. And I have done so, my brother. As we part ways, let us carry forward our President Kibaki, lived by service, humility, and steadfast belief. I also appreciate the coming of our members of parliament present, former members of parliament present also, and I will conclude with wise words from President Kibaki. Leadership, and I want us to listen to these words, leadership is a privilege to better the lives of others. It is not an opportunity to satisfy personal greed, and I will underline the last 3 words. May his memory continue, inspire generations, and give hope to all Kenyans, because that is why we are here. You are all welcome to serve lunch. As we organize for a photo session, I will invite Professor Kagwanja to come in front. He's the moderator on that. And may you travel safe. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed weekend. And today is, I would say in Kiswahili, Mwamko Mpya. Thank you. Sorry,